All right, everybody loves a smoothie. It seems like we can never do one of these Q&A shows without a smoothie coming up one time or another. Linda wants to know whether your blood sugar will rise more if you're drinking a smoothie rather than eating the whole fruit.
Yes. So I'm looking down here at this bowl that doesn't look very appetizing at all right now.
No, it doesn't. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, sorry, maybe I shouldn't have shown it. This used to be a smoothie, okay? This used to be a smoothie bowl. And the question is, if you consume a smoothie or a smoothie bowl, does that get sort of like processed quicker than if you're eating the whole fruit? And the answer is yes, it absolutely does, okay? So here's a simple way to think about it. When you're consuming a whole fruit, like let's say you take this banana and you decide to put this banana inside of your mouth. It's going to take time for this banana to get broken down by the enzymes in your digestive system. And then it's going to take more time for those nutrients to be absorbed through the walls of your small intestine to get inside of your blood. Okay. So I want you to think about whole foods and fruits in this context, because we're talking about smoothies, as being three-dimensional matrices of nutrients. Okay. People a lot of the time they think, oh, the banana, it's just a ball of potassium, right? Not even close. Not even close. Whole foods are three-dimensional objects that have vitamins, minerals, fiber, water, antioxidants, phytochemicals, carbohydrate, fat, and protein. That is 9 classes of nutrients that you find inside of a simple whole food like that. But we don't talk about it that way. People look at an apple and they're like, oh, that apple's, it's high in sugar, right? They take a look at a carrot and they go, oh, that carrot's got, vitamin C in it, right? Or they take a look at an orange, oh, that's vitamin C, right? But the truth is that all whole foods, whether you're talking about a bean or a whole grain or a fruit or a starchy vegetable, every single one of them has all 9 of those classes, okay? And it's important to understand that, because the carbohydrate, the fat, and the protein are the macronutrients. These are the ones that actually give you energy. So your body can actually turn the carbohydrate, the fat, and the protein into ATP, and ATP is what cells, it's a cellular form of energy. It's their currency that they use to, oxidize. They use to sort of, they use that for all of their sort of internal housekeeping and to stay alive, right? Now, in addition to the carbohydrate, the fat, and the protein, there's all these other micronutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the fiber, the water, the antioxidants, and the phytochemicals, okay? The fiber is, think of it like rebar, okay? It's literally like the rebar that you would find inside of like a concrete structure, okay? It's this very complicated mesh that holds the nutrients together. And the nutrients are, again, the carbohydrate, the fat, and the protein, plus all of the micronutrients, the vitamins, the mineral, the water, plus the phytochemicals and the antioxidants, okay? So all of these 8 classes of nutrients are locked up inside of this fiber matrix. And that's important because as long as the fiber is present, when you put it in your mouth and it goes into your digestive system, it takes time for your digestive system to get access to those nutrients, okay? You can't break down the fiber and completely degrade it, because humans don't have the enzyme called cellulase that's required to break down the cellulose. The bacteria inside of your large intestine do, and those are the ones that actually eat the fiber. But what your digestive system can do is it can basically start to what's called denature, or like open the three-dimensional object, so that the other nutrients can be degraded and can get chopped up into little pieces and then absorbed into your blood, okay? So I want you to think always about whole foods as literally being 3-dimensional objects. And when these 3-dimensional objects go inside of your digestive system, it requires time for them to be able to, for the carbohydrate, the fat, and the protein to be able to enter your blood and then get circulated to tissues. And time is your friend. You want things to take a while, because when they do, it leads to a slow rise in blood glucose, and a slow rise in amino acids, and a slow rise in fatty acids inside of your blood, and that is fine. Now, when you process something, say I took this banana and I took this banana and I ran it through a blender, and I turned it into a smoothie, and I added some spinach, and maybe I added some acai berries, and maybe I added some cocoa powder, and I turned it into this beautiful, tasty smoothie. Because I've processed it and I've run it through a blade, and the blade has chopped up the components and turned them into like a slurry, from the moment it hits my tongue and goes into my digestive system has to do less work to get access to those nutrients because they're already partially broken down. And so as a result of that, my glucose and or amino acids and or fatty acids are likely to get inside of my blood faster. So does that mean that you can't ever eat a smoothie? The answer is no, absolutely. I am a huge fan of smoothies, no question. But one of the things I tell people to do is when you're consuming a smoothie, you do two things. Number one, eat it slowly. Okay. Drink it slowly. Rather than just taking the whole thing down and wolfing it in like 10 minutes, make it take half an hour. Okay. And by doing that, you're slowing down the rate at which these nutrients get inside of your blood. Number two, if you can drink a smoothie and have some solid material to come along with it, like some greens, maybe some spinach, maybe some type of celery to go along with it, that will also add fibrous material into your digestive system that'll slow down the rate at which your those nutrients get inside of your blood. And that's a good thing. Okay, so anything you can do to like keep that rate nice and slow is good. And as a result of that, smoothies are a go, but try and balance it with either eating it slower or having actual real food to come along with it.
Man, I feel like after that answer, I need one of those graduation caps and I need to flip the tassel to the other side because school is in session. Holy cow, man. That was complex. I love it. That was like one of the best answers anybody's given to any question ever on the exam room, man. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, I'm out. I'll see you guys later.
I did.
Time here is done.
Total mic drop moment. Too bad we still have at least 4 questions to go.
No
Man,
worries.
we should have saved that one for last. Oh my gosh. Golly. Good luck topping that. All right. So we've seriously, where do you go from this? Oh my gosh. All right. Question from Ian. We've talked a lot about fruit. Let's switch over to potatoes. Interesting one here. Ian writes that he